Hello, my name is Mr. Todd. I'm the principal at the Lane School. Typically, at the start of the school year, we would invite in our new families to the building to take a walk around the building, tour some of our classrooms, get a sense of what the building is all about, and have an opportunity to meet with our PTO, take some pictures with our mascot, Spike the Bulldog, and we would also have a chance just to get to talk to each other and get to know each other. Unfortunately, this year, due to the restrictions and the pandemic, we won't have that same sort of welcome. But I thought, why not take this opportunity to record a video for families to give them a sense of what the building will look like if your students are attending hybrid school. Some students will be attending full remote, and those students, don't worry, we won't forget about you. We'll be connecting with you as well. So all of our students who are starting at the building this year are almost considered brand new because our year looks so different. So we want to welcome all of our families back to the Lane School this year for what's certainly going to be a different but exciting school year. In today's video, I'll show you a little bit about arrival, dismissal, what the classrooms will look like, and what the hallways will look like. Maybe along the way we'll get a chance to see a few of our teachers wearing masks, of course, and socially distancing. But we'll have an opportunity to really see what it'll be like here at our building. I'm really looking forward to having you back here, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with you our welcome. So, without further ado, welcome aboard, Bulldogs. The arrival and dismissal procedures this school year will be different than any other year we've had. Our fifth graders will be entering through the front main entrance near the office. As you notice the number 5 spray painted on the ground, as well as dots that are 6 feet from each other. As I walk toward the building, I maintain my social distance from others, or as I stand in line, I stand on one of my dots to ensure that I am 6 feet from those around me. Our third grade students will have a new entrance this school year. Students will enter through the side door, which used to serve as an entrance to our copy room. This year, our third grade students will be able to walk right into the building and turn either quick left or quick right to find their classrooms. Notice the number 3 on the sidewalk, as well as the socially distanced dots that will allow students to stand apart from each other as they wait in line. Our kindergarten, first, second, and fourth grade students will all walk along the sidewalk near the parking lot to their entrances, which are found on the west side of the building. Students will pay attention to the red dots as well as the yellow posts, which will remind them to stay on the sidewalk and not walk into the parking lot. There will also be staff members on hand to make sure that students are walking on the sidewalk and socially distant. Once students make their way to the back playground, there will be lines for each grade level. A K for kindergarten, a 1 for first grade, a 2 for second, and a 4 for fourth grade. As our kindergarten and first grade students arrive at the back blacktop, they will line up on their socially distanced dots at the appropriate grade level. Once the bell rings at 8:30 for the morning group and at 12:30 for the PM group, students will begin to walk into the building. They will do their best to maintain that 6 foot of social distancing using the dots on the ground as a guide. Keep in mind, at times you may have to stop as the line will be slowly going into the building. We want to make sure that students are able to keep their social distance as they walk into the building. Our second and fourth grade students will also have lines on the back blacktop. Notice the 2 and 4 painted onto the ground, as well as all of the dots lined up so students can prepare for the day. Once again, at 8:30 and 12:30, when the bell rings, these students will begin walking into the building, distance from each other. Notice there are lines on both sides that are also 6 feet apart. Students will enter in this entrance as a second or fourth grader and walk right down to their classroom. Hand sanitizer dispensers have been placed near the entrances so students and staff can use them as they walk into the building. It's very important that we use these or wash our hands frequently to make sure that we are not spreading germs to others. Students will use their same grade level doors for dismissal as well as arrival. When the school day is over, students will walk with their teacher out to Elm Street car line, where they will either walk home or stand on a socially distanced dot until their car pulls forward. Staff will be outside to support students as they wait for their rides. The hallways and classrooms of the Lane School have undergone some changes as well. Notice the arrows on the floor showing the direction that students should walk, as well as the red dots, which will remind our students to keep 6 feet apart as they are walking down the hallway. These arrows will help serve as a reminder not only in the hallways, but also in the classrooms, where students will be able to understand how to walk around the room and sit at their desks, which will be 6 feet from each other. Keeping desks 6 feet from each other will allow our students to be socially distanced while they are working in the classroom, as well as various other spaces throughout the building, such as our library, our gym, and other smaller rooms. Students will be able to ride their bikes to school on nice days, and will be able to utilize the bike racks. Please make sure that you are socially distanced from others as you pull up with your bike, park it, lock it, and then walk to your entrance. Each hybrid classroom will have a 10-minute mask break scheduled in their day. This mask break will occur when teachers bring their students outside to stand on one of the dots, which are socially distanced and 6 feet apart. As a student stands on a dot, he or she can then take off the mask and hang it around their neck, utilizing our lanyards that will be provided for every student. Each student will also be provided with 2 cloth reusable face masks. Students need this time to take off their mask because they will be required to wear their mask inside at all times. This mask break will provide a little bit of a break and allow students to breathe some of the fresh air. We look forward to welcoming all of our students back on Tuesday, September 8th. We understand that some of you will be entering the building and some of you will be working from home remotely. Either way, we know that you'll have a successful year if you continue to choose happy, to work hard every single day, and to be kind to those around you. We know that our Lane School Bulldogs are a family, and the Lane School family will work hard to support each other during this time, because together we are certainly better, and together we will work through all of the new conditions that have been dealt to us this school year. I'm excited to see you wearing a mask, on a mask break, on the computer screen if you're a fully remote learner. Regardless, I'm excited to work with you this school year. So we look forward to seeing you. Have an amazing weekend. Have a great Labor Day, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, Bulldogs.